Hi, Alex Watson, Clinical Director at Ospatha Consultancy. So, September newsletter, we've had an absolutely amazing return from our lockdown. We did a newsletter update earlier in the summer. Since then, we've been absolutely flat out. Nathan came back start of June. We said, well, fingers crossed, touch wood, we'll see how we get on. Hopefully, there'll be patients needing some treatment. It was unbelievable. We've been inundated with so many patients needing help. A bit of a mixed bag, unfortunately, because many patients that historically were under control, doing okay, through lockdown, unfortunately, hadn't received help and hadn't got the support they needed and the treatment plans they sorely needed. And unfortunately, quite a few people were struggling and were a bit out of control. So we had a lot of work early on. That has remained the same because we've had a reduction in our capacity, because we had legislative changes due to the PPE and we needed aeration time and cleaning procedures. It meant that we had to do a half an hour appointment and then became 45 minutes, which meant that we do a car-to-car service, which is great for the patients because they don't touch anything coming in. We touch everything, wash their hands, put them on the sterilised plinth and go through the normal case history, and they're getting great results. It's fantastic. Taking payments and sterilising hands on the way out. So we're really controlling our environment very, very well. The downside is obviously that we're losing a third of our time, and it is pretty exhausting with the PPE, the masks on, and gowns and gloves, and cleaning. It does get very tiring. I think the carbon dioxide and the chemicals in the mask get to you as well, because you do go a bit lightheaded. Sometimes I must admit, after a while, you do sort of start seeing some spiders in the corner of your eyes. So it is quite tiring. We're trying to change our timings, hopefully drop into 40 minutes. The admin team now, they are taking payments and making appointments and trying to book a bit ahead on our appointments because we're struggling to see people through to get them better. People are booking new patients a week or two ahead, and it means that we can't see the patients we're seeing now to help them, so it makes it a bit difficult logistically. So we're having to manage our list a bit more cleverly. So we have a new admin team. So Hayley's in the morning as usual. She's been here for 3 years now. It's brilliant. She came back mid-June. Fantastic to have her back. I was saying all the way through lockdown to both Nathan and Hayley and Sharon, to be fair, going to have a fantastic Christmas party. It's going to be brilliant this year. That's the only thing that kept me going. We had no idea through lockdown how well it was going to go. We didn't know whether we were going to survive or not. It's been amazing to have the team back mid June. Hayley came back and she's been run off her feet ever since, which we then decided that we weren't going to take the telephone service back through after lockdown. So subsequently we're looking for an afternoon administrator and a Saturday administrator. So our team grew. Had 150 applicants for the position for the afternoon administrator. Our lovely Mel has did so well. There's lots of steps to make sure we get that kind of an amazing person with the right attitude that's going to really care and take the team to the next level, to make sure that we give that care and outcomes that we love getting, and making sure the administration team understand what they're aiming for as well. And Mel's hit the ground running. Brilliant addition to the team. Her administration's fantastic, picked up the training really well and added something as well. She's been helping me compile the newsletter and doing a bit of social media. It's been very useful helping hands for me and Sharon. At the same time, we took on another administrator Saturday morning, Rebecca, yes, my daughter. We were a little bit full of anti-predation, I might say, but she's done amazing actually. Her maturity levels, don't tell her, but she's been so mature. She's been so so conscientious of how she works. And we said, look, you do represent us in the clinic, but she's done herself proud and us as well. So, she's, a really good member of the team, and she's working out ahead, when someone rings up and calls, what do we need to do? If they need to move their appointment, looking at their appointment timings to work out to get them in. I said, that's perfect, Becca. Had someone needed to cancel one appointment because her son was had football next Saturday morning, and the reminder told her that when she needed to move, and she said, oh, well, I'm seeing that Nathan needs to see you on this timing, so we need to try and get you in as close to possible as that, and so kept her on track. Unfortunately, Nathan's a bit busy, so struggled to do that, so put her on a holding list. And what we do when we have a holding list is that what we ask the patients what times can't you do through the week, and that way we know that if an appointment turns up, we can then ring the right patient to fit the appointments together, so that we're streamlining and utilising our slots as best for our patients. And last but not least, obviously we've got Yvonne. I was interviewed all the way through lockdown, assuming and hoping the clinic would all come back together again at the end, which it fantastically has, but it has left us as a reduction of capacity. So me and Nathan are very booked up, so we desperately needed someone, but I held firm. I kept going through our procedure of making sure I get the right fit, the right person, the right attitude, and they're going to love coming in and taking their skill set to the next level. In the past, I've always kind of supported osteopaths and helped them train and give them extra skill sets. Now I'm looking for the right person with the right mental attitude, and that has really brought on our team far more. So Yvonne has been with us 3 weeks now. He's done fantastically well. It's an amazing experience when you go through the training with him, because you see him go, I kind of get it, and kind of the blocks start fitting together and the jigsaw puzzle starts to fill. He was a little frustrated this week because he said I can see where I need to be, just I need to get these bits better and this bit tight. And that's fantastic when you see them kind of getting the picture and trying to understand where they need to be, and because that's half the battle. If they don't know where they need to be as a practitioner, then they're going to really struggle. And that's the bit that this music to my ears, because you want them to want that really good outcome, not just be a competent osteopath. We want superstars in here. We want fantastic clinicians that are going to push themselves to the next level, not just be competent and good. That our patients don't accept that. We want superstars in here that are really going to smash those outcomes, because that's what the patients expect. So Yvonne is doing really well. I said to him, really proud of you. It is a tough effort coming to the clinic, and I'm trying to pack in a lot of skill sets in a very short period of time, trying to level them up really fast, and you need a really good attitude to that, and he definitely does. So the last bit of news, not bit of news. Luke's tomatoes, I did a video on that as well. So his tomatoes are coming on very well. Luke's helping me out doing the lives at fives, but we've really been struggling doing those. The patients love them and are getting some questions in about what sort of stuff they would like to do. The issue is it's just basically time and appointments. We really are struggling for appointment time. So, doing a live at 5, I'm losing a couple of appointment slots. And when you think you've seen people that are in pain, it's very tough to kind of keep those live at 5s, even though they're really important for us to keep in contact with our larger patient base. But when you've got someone in front of you that's in pain, I do buckle sometimes and go, right, okay, I won't do it this week. So we're hoping with Yvonne coming into the team that I'll have the ability to kind of connect with the patients on Facebook on Live at 5. Luke's doing a great job, and he'll be help editing the videos. And the final bit of news is later on today, so Saturday, we've got our team barbecue, which is I think it's great team bonding, bringing the newies and oldies together. It's a lot of fun. Mel had this idea that we were going to have a pub quiz. I was like, oh, wow, okay. I'm not too keen on pub quizzes myself, but there's been some really good needling between everybody, and a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to that later. I think we secretly suspect that Mel might be some sort of pub quiz genius. So looking forward to that later on this afternoon. And I'll give you a Casper update in a different video. So take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you need any help with anything, then make sure you think ahead, book ahead, because otherwise you may struggle to get in. We are struggling for appointment slots at the moment, so make sure you think ahead and book ahead. And the lovely administration team will be able to take care of you, and then the osteopaths will now sorting you out. Okay, take care, guys. Have a good month. Bye-bye.